Good morning, Patience and Thelma. Good morning, Nigeria. Here is the news beat. Coming together, irrespective of party affiliation, with the goal of transforming Edo is a dream of the present administration, and this can only be realized when the people work together. This was the message of Governor Monday Okpebholo to the people of Eastern Land when he paid a thank you visit to the area. Good luck, NTA reports.
Mesa Central received Governor Okpebholo as he pays a thank you visit to the people of the area days after his victory at the tribunal. The governor was joined in the victory dance by members of the State Executive Council and APC leaders in the area. For the governor, tribunal victory is a proof of the people's trust in him and his deputy to deliver the needed leadership.
As we won this election, the first thing we did was to make sure that this road is motorable. Onawa is looking almost like Abuja. We have already awarded this road from Ekpoma, this old road, straight to Ubiaja, to a nice road. I've come to tell you people that from tribunal we have got our victory again. Edo people spoke with their vote. You voted for the right person. Is that not so?
Secretary to the State Governor, Musa Hilo, and APC leaders in the area congratulated the governor and his team and urged them to sustain the tempo.
After God don't give us victory before, he can't give us double victory.
Governor Okpebholo had earlier paid a thank you visit to the Ojirwa of Irwa, His Royal Highness Alhaji Mamodu II. From Irwa, good luck in NTA News.
Anambra State Governor Professor Chukwuma Soludo has emerged candidate of the All Progressive Grand Alliance, APGA, for the November 8th governorship election in the state. Ndem Kalu reports that this was during the party's primary held in Awka.
The primary election began with the accreditation of about 4,000 delegates from the 326 wards and the 21 local government areas of the state. After casting the ballot, delegates were also put to voice votes to confirm their support for their candidate, where Governor Soludo was announced the sole candidate for APGA.
I hereby declare Professor Charles Chukwuma Soludo, CFR, as the governorship candidate of APGA in the November 8, 2025 Anambra State governorship election.
In humility, I want to say that I am humbled by this unprecedented historic display of solidarity, support, overwhelming mandate given to me again by our party, beloved party.
The governor was later presented with certificate of return, where he announced that his deputy will still contest with him for a second term. In Awka, Ndem Kalu, NTA.
The federal government will establish more gemstone and jewelry making centers across the country to boost entrepreneurship in mining industry and support the local value addition policy. Minister of Solid Mineral Development, Dele Alake, gave the assurance during a tour of the Laurel School of Mining in Abuja. Mayor Ogidi reports.
Busy, productive fingers, transforming gemstones to jewelries. And this fits into Minister Dele Alake's policy thrust of local value addition. Laurel School of Mining, Abuja, a center supported by the Federal Ministry of Solid Minerals Development in giving skills to young Nigerians.
They are now being finished right here, which is a value addition. Because that's a significant contribution to the economy. Wow. And then people will get engaged. You know, a lot of illegal operators would also move into this sector. A lot of our youth that are roaming the streets, this is an opportunity for them to come and learn something handiwork. And this is more than handiwork. This is actually industrialization. With this center now, it's encouraging to begin to attract jewelry-making factories and gemstone factories. And we are going to do that.
3 months, 12 weeks. And a few days to their graduation, now they are going to Kano, funded by the government, to physically see people that have been doing this for over 30 years, 45 years. They didn't have this kind of opportunity because before they got to this place, they were giving starter packs. So it's not just, okay, we train them, we throw them into the market. They were giving starter packs. What they are using here, they were giving to them so that they need to buy their bench and start production.
Skills for jobs is the federal government's target in promoting self-reliance and curbing youth restiveness. And here is an idea for the National Assembly.
Members of the National Assembly to train members of the constituency. It doesn't cost so much to get them trained, but for the ones training, the federal government has shouldered the responsibility. We need more hands to join us so that we can advance in this cause.
We came here earlier last year knowing nothing about jewelry making, but now we are here in the advanced class and we've learned techniques, we've learned so many things that money can't buy.
A beautiful set of cufflinks for Dele Alake, not imported but produced here, and more of such centers across the country, less unemployment. Mie Ogede, NTA News.
Meanwhile, the business and economic sector of Abuja is also receiving desired attention of the FCT Minister, Ezenwo Nyesom Wike, with the inauguration of 2 solar-powered markets in Utako and Kubo, all expected to boost revenue generation and investment prospects of the FCT. Abdullahi Ajia reports that FCT Minister of State, Dr. Maria Mahmood, who represented the minister, say this meets the desire of the Tinubu administration of creating jobs and empowering millions of citizens.
From the Otaku Farmers Market in the heart of Abuja to Kubo International Market, where 2 modern economic hubs have been built, the feeling is the same among a chain of partners who committed resources to realize a modern, sustainable, eco-friendly markets. FCT Minister's representative, Minister of State FCT, Dr. Maria Mahmood says the vision and quality of work is timely for development agenda of President Tinubu.
This initiative reflects our shared vision for a sustainable, inclusive, and resilient economy.
This is very beautiful.
Today, we saw the gifts that the minister did give to young people who are willing to do business and to trade in the market. So it's very exciting for me.
The inauguration of the 2 markets in succession signals the commencement of business activities intended to make Abuja not only the capital city, but an economically viable city. In Abuja, Abdullahi Ajia, NTA News.
It was a show of unity, patriotism and commitment to peace as the Nigeria Police Force marked the National Police Day with a symbolic peace walk in Abuja. Francis Fum reports.
The peace walk, which began at the Louis Edet House, the force headquarters, proceeded to the Unity Fountain and returned to the force headquarters, drawing participation from all ranks of the force. Leading the walk is the Deputy Inspector General of Police in charge of training and human development, Frank Mba, accompanied by the wife of the Inspector General of Police, senior officers including AIGs, Commissioners of Police, and men and women of the force.
We must support the Nigerian Police Force. We must work with them. We must create that enabling environment for the Nigerian Police Force to excel.
The message I have for Nigerians is that we should be security conscious. Police is your friend. You have to give information to the police to be able to exercise their duties.
The event underscores the force's renewed commitment to fostering peaceful coexistence and building stronger ties with the public, one step at a time. Francis from NTA News.
And that's the news beats. Weekend Deal continues with Thelma and Patience after this break.